From the inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Shane McClanahan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one misses. Now 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Yeah, foul ball. And here it comes.
Ball, that's down.
And that one fouled off.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners. That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone. And as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. I'll tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike one. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. One out, bases empty. Bounce to third, Caminero. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 1-0. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
That big curve inside. It's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Salvador Perez up next. Two outs. Stays alive. Three-two. And there's ball four.
Runner takes the base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Count on strikes, and the inning is over. Royals lead 1, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and today's starter, Seth Lugo.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ballgame.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. The line of the pitch. That one's in there. 1-1.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. And a curve misses outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in there, and 1-1. And the pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. And they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air, right center field. Isbell makes the grab. 2 down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Junior Caminero stands in now and watches strike one. Two out, space is empty. And that's outside. And that's ball one. That's inside. Three-two now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's good. The pitcher, there's a big base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fall off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one missing inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires.
2-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. And we're back. We're all set for the start of the inning. So look down for Kansas City and Jay Melendez. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Inside, just missed. Ball to strike, the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
We took a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Gurriel. And that's
No, that's it.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. McClanahan, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it into the loading track. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tommy Pham. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
A 1-1. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. 5.5 of inning number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Next offering is down low. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
The 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
This is into dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it, from your infielders that have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
The designated hitter, Christopher.
So next up, play for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. Heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage. And he squared it up nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first row bucket.
So 2 down. Ben Workpet now at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. Late swing, foul to the left. No score here in the second. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. Back Now in Tampa Bay, now the third baseman, number 11. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. And that's in there at the knees.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that high corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Squeeze through that one, it's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of opening and letting the play. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That one finds the zone. Strike one. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Top of the third, no score. And that skips into there. We'll chase that time. This one in the air. Diaz moves under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Massey, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground. Wow. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Lugo back to work. That one finds the zone. No one along. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. To the plate. Swings and misses at the breaking ball to dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. The bigger pitcher, hard to break at the very end. It just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Diaz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0.
That's in for a strike. That's in there. And the count 1-2. And that one just missed on off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Right side, gets to it with a slide. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. Arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Lau at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Bounce to the right side. Massey. The throw to first. Lau out on the play. That ends the frame. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. We're tied. 0-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr. Line to kick the pitch. It's softly on the ground to third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The line of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed and keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Fourth inning underway, no score.
Get him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And strike 2. Swing and miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. strike out. Fast pitch. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Next at bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Josh Lowe. Swinging a foul straight back.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, but fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And first offering is fouled off. As he was out front.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. McClanahan back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Melendez goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
In the air out to center. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. That one out to right. Lowe has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. 2-away down. At the plate, Tommy Pham. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're at the top of the 5th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he blew it. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. You got a BP fastball, didn't work a whole lot, but he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's the third baseman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's out.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Richie Palacios. And the pitch. Swing and attack where the rolls foul. Bunting for a hit. Barehand grab, gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The pitch. A little bit high. 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Palacios aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, he fell behind in the count, but got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
First and second, no outs. And now here is Ben Workman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Righty delivers. Double play ball to second. There's one. Plenty of time at first. Gets a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details of how these guys execute. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. Rays down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Yandy Diaz up next for the Rays. Runner at third, 2 away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Center field. Isbell grabs it on the run. One left for Tampa, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, top 6. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And he deals. Now he catches the zone. It's 0-1. And now the lefty. And that's in the dirt.
Strike.
Just off the inside edge.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's towards center. Siri in possession. And out number 1 on the grab. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. That one at 95, missed up top, 1-0. And a pitch.
One.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. This is for the changeup, and it's 2-2. And the pitch. Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and fires. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Witt in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up. If he as well.
And here it comes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 1, the Rays nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Yandy Diaz now.
Those fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
With chase that time. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count is 1-1. Just missed. That keeps the zone 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Next to hit, Brandon Lau. Just missed. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Rays trailing by a run here at the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one out front that time.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Bounce it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one missed. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
Good pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that one was scorched. An absolute missile. It almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. One of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average. And that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
And downstairs.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it. needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps a little more down the middle and get it right where you want it.
Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. Gets it easily, ends the inning. Making 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Royals 1, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And there's a ball. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
That one is upstairs. Inside ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. For a second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ballgame. Try to add on to that lead. Really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
And this is inside. Moving in the bullpen, Garrett Clevenger appears to be getting loose. Uceta getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offer in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Throws the string with the changeup. Struck him out.
Good time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. It just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Now here is MJ Melendez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. For the Royals, John Schreiber preparing to come on if needed. MacArthur getting loose as well. pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job of this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. Whip. Zips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good sinker low in his own right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. On the ground, nice ground out there.
And now it's Jose Siri. Close one, call the ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the righty deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That misses. Now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in a count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that one fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. And a good eye there. Out to short. Witt over to first. Rays retired in order. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Royals 1, the Rays nothing. New pitcher on now, Edwin Uceta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. The pitch. And at the knees for a strike. Uceta measures 6 feet even, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-1. That's a little bit low. Now he catches the corner for a strike. 1-2. The kick to the 1-2. Chop to the left side. Over to Diaz, and Gurriel is out. And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the right-hander deals. And that one almost hit him. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Man at first with one gone. Now the third baseman. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. And that's a little bit high. Fan leads off first with one away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in there. 3-1. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Not in time. He's safe.
A couple of singles back to back. The pitch was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you can get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So one out with two aboard. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. There's a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Who's set up over to first, and he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The throw to second to Diaz. That's 2. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 1, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the 8th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel. Lugo back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Lucas Erceg getting loose out there. Righty to the plate. Moving under it, and there's one down. And here's the catcher, Ben Workman. zone, and that's ball one.
Wow.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. That one misses. 3-1. Taylor Walls next to bat for Tampa. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And it's caught for the out. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with the left-handed bat.
Fouled off, he was late. That misses. 1-1. Good eye right there. Miss.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count, be ready to turn on the fastball.
Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Royals 1, the Rays nothing. Staying in the game on defense, Jonathan Aranda taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Down to number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. little chopper rolls foul. That's off the mark. A ball, one strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball could be two. Caminero over to second, and that's two. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Lucas Erceg.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself
Leading off, Ronnie Diaz. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the pitch. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, I've always said it's tough with an elevated fastball. You see so hard to lay off of. When you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
In the box now, take strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and the count 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. A closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, pull and play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Last chance for the Rays. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
final line for this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They led 1 runner on base. For the Rays, no run, 4 hits, no errors. They led 3 runners on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.